shut up. This ain't no democracy.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't. This is the United States. Your ass belong to me. They don't give a damn about you. They don't like you. I don't like you. Nobody likes you.
What's up, guys? Spenny. One of my single favorite stories of the 2024 election aftermath actually has nothing to do with Donald Trump and everything to do with Kamala Harris. You see, when you've been defeated this badly, what you do next really matters. It sort of signals where the Democrat Party is going to go. Kamala Harris, of course, getting blown out. Typically, she's the one doing the blowing. Not this time. Ladies and gentlemen, Kamala Harris lost all 7 swing states and the popular vote. She also lost 90% of American counties. That's why I keep that map on the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, Kamala Harris appeared in what should have been the single most beneficial and kind environment to her in downtown, sunken, dark blue Los Angeles at a Lakers game that, of course, is going to be very woke and diverse with all the left-wing players and so on, but nobody even cared. So Kamala thought that she'd be welcomed like a conquering hero in downtown Los Angeles, and everybody just shrugged and said, please, please don't sit next to me. Luckily, she did sit in the nosebleed section, didn't even get a courtside seat. No one cared. Nobody stood up or even acknowledged her presence. You can see them rightly shocked. This is after, again, her massive defeat to Donald Trump. She sat up again in the nosebleed section. Nobody, all the videos of her entering the arena, nobody stood up. Nobody tried to get her autograph or even take a selfie with her. You see here that the crowd around her is like, what the, like, this is annoying. If Donald Trump had walked into the exact same arena, then all the players on the court, all the lights would have stopped. Everyone, the music would have stopped. He wouldn't have been able to move, right? In downtown dark blue Los Angeles. That's just the difference between the power vectors of Kamala Harris, who decided not to run for governor of California, spiking suspicions that she's going to be running again in 2028. Oh no. Gavin Newsom is now trying to sabotage Kamala Harris, as is the left, which I find particularly funny because Kamala Harris is being sent to voicemail by Joe Biden throughout his cancer treatment. He's like, I got enough cancer in my life. I don't need another cancer on my ass. You know what I mean? Poor Kamala. Really not poor Kamala. I mean, could you imagine like suffering through cancer? And I do. It is suffering. I've seen my family members get cancer. It's awful. You know, we said prayer for Joe Biden. We don't want Joe Biden to suffer, right? Hate Joe Biden and his politics, but you know, you do your best to be human in these moments. But could you imagine more suffering than the horrible radiation therapy that Biden has to go through? Yeah, the more suffering would be Kamala Harris on the other end of the phone. Hi, we did it, Joe. Oh, yes. The California governor, a rising star, has burst on the national stage this year, a leading voice to the resistance of Trump. But now Gavin Newsom is fighting with Kamala openly. Harris set off a rare public sniping between them when she took a dig at Newsom in her book, saying that he wouldn't call her back after she got the Democrat nomination. Newsom did post an endorsement online and never called Harris back. Newsom recently said that he privately asked Harris why she didn't mention in her book that he endorsed her. And she responded, on a book tour, get back to you later. Harris has been using her tour to argue that her 107-day campaign, she got really close to beating Donald Trump. Newsom on Stephen Colbert last month said, as the Democrat Party, we have a lot of work to do to make up for failures of the past. We got crushed in the last election. Yikes. Speaking of being crushed, Kamala Harris is being crushed as she does her stupid book tour, not just by Joe Biden and Gavin Newsom, but by the literal left, who continue to sabotage Kamala's book tour, scream at her, and keep her from talking wherever she's speaking. There are protesters that are rabidly standing up and screaming at her.
I'd like to see this genocide. of the United States. You want to go to the White House and talk to him? Then go on and do that.
Your legacy is genocide! War criminal!
I love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it.
Because there's so much about this moment that is trying to make people feel like they've lost their mind. When in fact, these motherfuckers are crazy.
Oh, got him. Okay, how's your left-wing audience reacting to your naughty language, Kamala?
Some level of concern and care, if not just basic curiosity.
Oh, she said a naughty word. Oh, wow. Let's see. Again, how is your base responding to this?
How and why you are saying what you are saying now and how I felt about it. You're not letting me talk. You know what? I respect your right to speak, but you're not letting me speak.
They're protesting. Kamala's being protested. Not by guys in red hats. Not by the right. But by the left. Isn't it just beautiful? She's gonna say another F-bomb. She's gonna say another naughty word.
Let's bring the temperature down. Let's bring the temperature down. Unlike the current president of the United States.
She's so smart.
I'm really getting sick of that.
There's more.
We encourage people to use their voices, but we want people to show respect. In this way.
Like, did anybody actually buy a ticket to Kamala's book tour? I mean, are they all just protesters? I guess that's what happens when your advertisement for your book tour. There's more. 4, 5, 6, 7 protesters. None of you stop.
Why don't you go to the White House and protest there?
I'm going to the White House. Here's how Kamala promoted her book tour. She says, I'm drunk.
You've been kicking back, drinking margaritas on the beach. But really, you've been hard at work writing a book, meeting with leaders, thinking about the future of our country. Who said that?
We do think you've been drinking margaritas on the beach because we see clips like this.
This election for President of the United States in the 21st century.
Wow, I know that's right. And a Howard grad did that.
And a Howard grad did.
There's never, like this side of President Trump in Butler, there's never been a greater bullet dodged. I mean, it's just the whole thing is just a massive dodged bullet. Kamala Harris reveals that Joe Biden doesn't pick up her calls. Joe Biden leaving her on red. Kamala asked if she's talked to Biden. Yeah, I called him earlier. How's it going? I haven't talked to him. Well, Kamala Harris, we know, doesn't know how to use a telephone, so we're not, maybe that's true. Maybe that might be the problem. Biden's ignoring my calls. Goodness. Kamala will be an incredibly strong candidate for 2028, says Mark Kelly, senator from Arizona. Please do it. We're begging you. Kamala should run. Absolutely. Do it. Donald Trump has a better poly market odds of being elected as president in 2028 than Kamala Harris. Look at that. Yikes. Goodness gracious. Donald Trump, 2.8% for 2028. You'll love to see it. Look at this. Look at this. This is odds of 2028 presidential winner, Trump and Harris at 4%. Please. Please do it. Your own side hates you. Everyone hates you. You already got completely blown out. I'm begging you, Kamala, make our day. Run for president again. Please. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. And never forget that God has saved us, spared us from that. It was not a guarantee. That could have been your president. Run again.